Well, I might switch to mobile like an hour before. And so like
Okay.
I'm gonna have to like use theater of the mind for most of it.
Okay. That's fine.
Ooh, all right.
Okay. Think we're good to go.
Hello?
Like,
Can you
Hello.
hear me?
yeah,
We can hear you.
you sound a bit muffled.
Is it okay?
Yeah, sounds fine.
Okay.
I think. Okay. I think we're good to start. Let me. It's ready. Where we last left off, you all were traveling northward to return the elven princess to her home in the city of Savarion. And along your journey, you were attacked by a elf who had a longbow and was trying to kill you from a far distance. After a protracted fight, you guys managed to defeat this individual, tied them up, and then let them loose into the wilds, and then continued on your journey for not too much longer before taking a rest. During that rest, you saw a pair of shadowy eyes staring at you. You guys approached the shadowy eyes. Unsure what it wanted, it stuck out its hand. And then you heard it whisper the words Ember. Runa, you then took out the Ember you had acquired not too long ago and considered handing it to this individual, but ultimately decided not to. It tried to take the Ember from your hands and did not succeed, and then disappeared. And then you heard whispers and strange noises from the woods as something got closer and closer. You then saw a large demonic creature appear from the woods and begin to attack you. You all tried to fight briefly and decided the best course of action was to instead run away. You guys ran away to a nearby stable that was part of the elven village that was kind of near you guys. You enter the stable, possibly trying to hide. Mirais at this point had been dislocated from the rest of the group. And seeing the creature approach the stables, begin to attack you all once more, Runa used her Ember, and it ended up transporting all of you, except for Mirais, to the upper plane. Including the demon who was chasing you, who was disintegrated in orbit, so to speak. We now arrive in a field of wheat that doesn't really look like wheat. I did my best. On the ground, in heaven. Let me go ahead and get my music.
Just what a series of unfortunate events.
Just a series of very unfortunate events that have sort of got you out of the situation you were in. Maybe a bit too out of
Yeah?
the situation you were in. Now, as you stand in a field of wheat, what would you like to do?
Well, it could be worse, but how are we going to explain that we went to fucking heaven to the elven royalty?
You know, I mean, they've gotta know that that heaven exists, right? I mean, they're elves. Like, where else do they go?
They might never find out what happened to us, assuming. Well, I hope we can find a way back.
Well, certainly, if we can get here to begin with, we can find someone to send us back. No?
Oh, you know, you might be right, but let's just try to, in my opinion, let's just try to get out of here as quick as possible. So, looks like there's different directions we could take, but I'm not sure where exactly we should go.
What's around us? Can we see anything?
Give me a perception check. Everyone can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking around you, you see continuing fields of wheat for a while. I'll say, Runa, you see off in the distance, to the northwest, you see a large, like, almost like a large tower, sort of like peeking up beyond the horizon. You can't really tell more details than that, but it is a structure that's different than the wheat fields that surround you. You also notice there is a figure coming towards you.
Huh. I kind of wave at the figure and I kind of mentioned to everyone, hopefully it's a friendly figure. And then I point out the kind of like citadel in like the distance.
You do that, but I'll say with your 26 perception, you don't think the figure is friendly. As he gets closer, you see that it is a almost angelic looking figure that is covered in flames, wielding a flaming sword, and is screaming, "Intruder! Intruder!" And is coming
Oh.
directly for you all.
Oh fuck. Okay. And so like I kind of like panic, like in a panic, just like look at everyone and say like, okay, I don't think that guy is friendly. I think we should run again.
You see it is flying towards you very, very quickly. It is looking like it will be faster than you guys could run.
Oh no.
Cersei throws her hands in the air. Hold on, wait. We come in peace.
As this angelic figure approaches, go ahead and give me a diplomacy check. $15. You see it does not stop. It seems to be almost like an automaton, and it doesn't. It seems more construct than like person. It may not have a will of its own. I'll say you're able to determine that with your 26 perception, Runa. It is moving very closely and is probably close enough to attack you all now. I'm going to say roll for initiative.
Oh shit. So my site just crashed, so like
Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna try to refresh the page.
yeah, hopefully you weren't first in initiative, but we'll see. I'm gonna roll initiative for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you got 9, so.
Okay. That's good.
Start of combat is the Angel's turn. It is going to go up to you, Nando. Flying a few feet off the ground. It is going to... I guess it could do that because everyone's here. It is going to take its sword. You're going to see its sword grow more and more. And it's going to slash a flaming arc at all of you, I think. Maybe most of you.
Oh, crap.
Everyone except for the Elven Princess. I need everyone to make reflex saving throws.
Okay, so the website is doing the thing where it says like I can't log in.
Here it says you are still in it, so I'm gonna kick you, and hopefully that
Yeah,
fixes it.
please kick me out.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the saving throw for you.
Okay.
You succeed with a 28.
Ooh.
Nando gets a natural 20, so he takes no damage. But Cersei and Runa take 9 points each.
Ooh,
Oh, and
shit.
Wolfie, I gotta roll for him.
All right, it still says that I am not able to log in.
That's
What damage type?
fire.
Damn it! I was hoping I could use one of my spells.
Okay. That would be useful. Wolfie takes 9 points of damage as he succeeds on the saving throw as well. Big arc of flame hits you all. Some of the wheat next to you gets lit on fire as well. And that will be its turn. Nando.
Okay. I think Nanda will attempt additional diplomacy.
Okay.
We surrender. We have no hostile intent. I know we're not meant to be here, but can you take us to your superior?
Give me a diplomacy check. I'll say this takes 1 action to do so.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Did I get trained in that? Where?
I might have forgot to put it.
Yeah, it was an ancestry thing.
Oh, was it? Oh, I think I might just forgot to put the thing. Yeah, I did. You get training in diplomacy and religion.
Okay, I will swap that and then roll.
15. You're pretty confident at this point. This figure is almost like automated. It doesn't truly care what you say.
I would like to speak with a representative.
Let me speak to your manager, God.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll leave that up to the rest of the group. If they want to try that again, I will taunt the being.
Okay.
If this. Okay, I think that will work. I guess I will I'll activate hampering stance, I guess.
Okay. Okay. You're gonna do that. Cersei, your turn.
Well, seems like diplomacy is a bust. Strike it with lightning.
Go for it.
Upcast at third.
Cast at third. It succeeds, but takes half damage. Gonna roll that. 31 points of damage, reduced to 15. Go and throw a giant bolt of electricity at. Shocks it pretty badly, although it does move out of the way just a little bit. Seems to do a good bit of damage. One more action.
Move over here. That is my turn.
Okay, you can do that. Bruno, you good? Again?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in. Alright, so I kind of noticed that talking to it is just like not working at all. I'm gonna move back towards kind of like where the princess is. How far am I from this guy?
I don't believe you are too. You are
Okay,
30 feet.
30. Okay, perfect. So I will do animated assault on the area of effects where Ezra is.
Azra, I think.
Yes.
Okay. So like right here, that will
Yeah.
not hit Nando and will hit the guy.
Yeah.
Okay. He will roll a saving throw to not take damage. It will succeed but take half damage. So go roll that.
Okay.
Six points of damage, I believe, as you chuck a bit of rocks at it. You're throwing like wheat at it, so it's not dealing too much damage, but it's hurting it a little bit. That is your turn. Top of the round, another figure approaches you. You would please describe your character.
Yay!
So coming from around the hill in these wheat fields, a rather tall-looking wizard folk approaches with a kind of wild look in their eyes. Green-scaled, shirtless, covered in these vibrant red tattoos with a frill around the neck, brandishing the sword that is constantly emitting like a gale of smoke. They shout, "Ha! Finally something interesting!" And dash into combat. I'll take a first action. Wait, am I in the initiative order?
Yeah,
Like,
you're at the top of it.
Okay.
Elven Princess would have ran away, by the way.
Sorry, say again?
The Elven Princess would have ran away. Just so
Okay,
she's gone.
gotcha. Okay. And first action, we're gonna run up direct. I'll do the full movement. Why not? And then looking at this angelic figure, they're going to stare at it and then shout, "Drop!" and will cast command to try and get him to drop prone.
Okay. Let's see. That's a natural 20.
Damn.
It looks at you, and it does not flinch. It is completely unaffected by your words.
Tragic. That'll be it for my turn.
Okay, a bit of a disappointing first turn, but that's fine.
It was a good entrance, and the
Yeah.
show is all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
For the Azra's turn, it is going to double movement because hampering stance. 10 here. And is going to strike you, Nanda, with a sort of with its like flaming sword. It's going to slash at you for 26 just hits for 14 points of damage. Part of it is slashing, part of it is fire damage. Cuts into you. Second action. You actually check this one. Okay. Second action is going to attack again. That one is not going to hit. You're anticipating the second strike. You move out of the way, and is unable to hit you with that strike. That'll be its turn. Nando.
Okay. Nando will continue taunting it. Are you even listening to me? I want to speak with your manager. Okay. I will strike. Okay.
That will miss, unfortunately. Try and strike at it, and it's wearing pretty heavy armor. You managed to hit the armor, not dealing any damage.
Okay. I will call my fortress field. And that will be it.
Okay. It's your turn, Cersei. Here you go.
Let's. I think I'd be in. Yeah. And then let's hit it with Electric Arc.
Okay. Reflex
Reflex
saving
save.
throw. It succeeds, so half damage. It does 4 points of damage. You chuck another lightning bolt at it, sort of using the energy from your previous attack. Unable to do any damage, or do any significant damage. You deal 4. That is your turn, I believe. Bruno, your go.
Big projectile.
.24 does not hit.
What?
It does seem to be pretty well armored. You can tell from that attack. You chuck a bit of several discarded objects at it, and it bounces right off its armor.
Shit. I don't know what else I could do. Can I try to like convince it somehow to stop attacking us?
You feel at this point it is not going to do so.
Okay, damn. Okay, then I guess that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Well, you could do recall knowledge.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'll try to do recall knowledge then.
Okay. Give me a, I believe it's a religion check.
Okay. No, I don't think I'm good at religion, but we'll try anyway.
That's you don't know. It is your turn, though. Vasikoth? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure.
It would be Vasikoth if you're saying the
Vasikoth.
full name, and Vasi if you're just saying the nickname.
Gotcha.
They will start humming this kind of like throat singing, rumbling dirge. Not a lot of lyrics, just a lot of very deep vibrato rumbling as they cast Courageous Anthem. With a 60-foot emanation, everyone gets a +1 on attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects.
Oh.
Yeah, it gets trippy.
Yeah, and then as they are doing this kind of throat singing hum, the fluctuations in their voice kind of start to cause this ripple effect of refracting light around the creature, kind of shaking and rumbling the air, casting Void Warp.
Okay. That is a critical success.
Damn.
I'm rolling pretty good.
Oh. Hey.
Try and warp the area around it, and you just destroy a bunch of the weed around it. And I believe that is your turn.
It is, yeah. I'm having no luck so far.
Yeah, but you are buffing
No.
allies, which is good. It is then going to 2 attacks on Nando. First one will... Does that hit? That does just hit again. Second attack will hit. I think I rolled the exact same thing, which is funny. But you take 20 points of damage, Nando, as another fiery slash cuts through you. Third action, it is going to... I guess it could really only attack again. Just gonna go for that. That does not hit. Nando, your turn.
Okay. I will. Ender will continue taunting, cursing in Empyrean. The mindless creature. Does it respond at all to that language?
I'm gonna say give me a perception check.
Okay.
19. I'm gonna say you're not sure. That doesn't cast an take an action, but the taunt does, obviously.
Alright. Strike. Kind of endo circling around this flaming creature.
Mm-hmm. That barely misses.
Okay. That's tough.
You sort of like chip off a piece of its armor. It seems intently focusing on you. One more action.
Raise shield.
And I don't know if we've done this previous few rounds, but Wolfie does get a free move or strike action.
I guess we'll take a chance.
Mm-hmm. As Wolfie moves into a position that would be flanking, you can tell that this creature doesn't really have a face and is sort of able to view anyone in any direction they look. Would work like just all directions all at once. And so flanking is not something that could happen to the creature. That's your turn, Cersei.
This is quite the predicament. I'm just gonna electrocute it again.
Mm-hmm. Reflex save. I rolled another natural 20.
Oh my god. What?
I don't know.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's okay.
Basically, that's pretty crazy.
So it takes 0 damage. You chuck this bolt of electricity at it. It moves out of the way completely, and is fine. You have one more action now.
Put up another glass shield.
Okay. Gonna do that. Bruno, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try to perform Umbral Mind Theft on this thing.
Okay. I think you do have to be close for that. If I'm not mistaken.
Let's see. It doesn't say if I need to be close.
I believe the steal action, you need to be close for it.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll Google would. Oh shit! Never mind. I don't know what that was.
I'll say in the future, I don't think you could. It would take like 2 turns to do it, but you could do telekinetic hand and then Umbral Mind Theft.
Okay.
You could do it from range that way, but it would take a few turns to do so.
Okay, so if I were to be over here, would that be close enough?
I think you need to be right next to it. I think you can get there.
Damn, okay. Alright, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try to Umbral Mind that this guy.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a thievery check.
Okay. Thievery.
A 15, I believe, against this reflex AC will not succeed, unfortunately. You try and reach
Can I
Yeah.
a hero point?
Yeah, you can hero point it. Go for it. 17 will not succeed either, unfortunately. You go ahead and try and reach into this creature's mind. You're not sure where its mind is sort of located. It doesn't really have a head. So you try and reach towards that, and nothing happens. You can repeat this on the next 2 turns if you wish, as
Yes.
one action. But Vasi. Turn.
Okay. I will keep up the Courageous Anthem, casting that again just to ensure that the buff continues.
Okay.
And then they will look towards this creature, and in between their kind of rumbling voice, they will say, "Mindless hunk of metal and flame, it or nothing more than a spark." And they will cast Biting Words on it, which is an attack roll. That's interesting.
That is a 22. That will not hit. Its armor class is pretty high.
Damn.
So you try and get it to feel some sort of emotion and damage it. Is unaffected. It feels safe in its armor.
We're now.
That is your turn.
Yes, that's it.
Seeing all of these people around it, it is going to do another flaming slash. I believe it can get everyone except for Wolfie here. Yeah, that'd be able to ruin it. I need the 3 of you to make reflex saving throws.
Okay.
Bot just died. Natural 20.
Reflex.
But
There it is, okay.
That is a failure on Nando and a success from Runa and a critical success from Bossy. You take 0 damage. Rolling for damage. There it is. Runa, you take 8 points of damage. Nando, you take 16 points of damage.
Ooh.
Should I shield block?
You cannot shield block non-physical damage, and this is fire damage.
Oh. Ouch.
See this giant arc of flame slash at all 3 of you. Plus, you sort of like move out of the way, and you are fine. Third action from it. It is going to attack Nando. It is off guard because it did attack other people than Nando. That will hit. You take 16 more points of damage, Nando. You could shield block this one because it's not entirely fire damage.
I would like to do that.
Yep. So it reduces it by 6. And then shield would take a little bit more damage. Bring it be reduce it by 9. Okay. Slashing into you, raise a shield, blocking off most of the attack, and you are slightly less damaged than you would be otherwise. Nando, your go.
Okay. I think Nando's shield is like burning red
Mm-hmm.
from the heat. You attempt to strike the being.
That will not hit, unfortunately. Go and go for another strike, swinging upwards. It like moves out of the way just a bit. You hit open air. 2 more actions.
Okay. I will. Okay, I don't have a free hand. I guess I can try shoving. Because the hammer has that.
Mm-hmm.
So, athletics?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I think it applied the multiple penalty.
Yeah, you would need to do that, and it would have succeeded otherwise, unfortunately. You try and push it, but you're a bit fatigued from your last attack. Try and push it, and it moves just slightly out of the way. You have 1 more action.
Mm. I guess I'll just taunt it for 1 more.
Mm-hmm. Go for taunt it. Seems to be focusing on you, Cersei.
I'll have Wolfie attack.
Oh yeah, forgot about Wolfie. Go for that. Natural 20. Gonna roll for damage.
Nice.
15 points of damage. Wolfie jumps up as it's like dodging your attacks. Wolfie jumps up from behind, sinks its teeth into its angelic metallic armor, and it manages to hit it somehow. That's Wolfie's turn. I accidentally skipped Cersei's turn. Cersei, you go.
Let's see. Still within range. Getting a lot of use out of this, out of spamming lightning.
Mm-hmm. Reflex saving throw. That is a success, but not a failure. Go and roll for that. 3 points of damage.
We're chipping away at it.
Yeah, you're chipping away at it, chucking a few lightning bolts at it. Some of them are missing, some of them are hitting. But it is looking a bit hurt. Oh, you have 1 more action.
Put up the shield again.
Okay. At that, Runa, your turn. You could do steal for Umbral Mind Theft if you wish, but you have 3 actions.
Steal again.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, please work. Yeah.
22, I believe it does succeed.
Woo! Finally.
So go and roll for damage. Let me see how it works again.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this just to make it less laggy on my end. 10 points of damage. You go and reach into it's like sort of like center where you can probably guess it's minus, or a psychic, so you probably can make that guess. Gonna reach into that, sort of like phasing through its body. You take out Angelic Lord.
Ooh.
And it takes 10 points of mental damage as you do so. You see like flashes of like divine beings like presiding over like maybe trials or something. It's a bit hard to tell. Very, very vague figures. But you can feel the divinity like coming off of them. You see other like very stereotypical angels, like, you know, feathered wings, that sort of thing. You'll see like very strange biblical angels where it's like spinning like rings of brass and eyes and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Bit of it's strange. It's a bit strange looking at times, but that's the lore you get. You have 2 more actions.
And this could, so I could do this for another turn, right?
Yeah, you could do it next turn, but it might not have
Yeah.
another lore you could steal.
Okay. Yeah. How about like that technically counts as 2 actions, right? From Umbral Mind Theft, or
No, because it would only be 1 action for Umbral Mind Theft, because you're not casting
Okay.
Umbral Mind Theft again, you're just stealing from it.
okay, sweet. Okay. Let me try to do. What else can I do? I'm going to try to do Void Warp.
Yeah, you can go for that.
Yeah.
Fortitude saving throw, it succeeds, but takes half damage.
Okay.
So I believe that is 4 points of damage. Go ahead and warp the area around it. It seems to be damaged a bit by that. That's your full turn. Bossy, you go.
I will switch my kind of throat singing to something a bit lighter and more rhythmic, which will cast Soothe, a kind of calming sensation overcoming Nandao as his wounds start to heal.
Mm-hmm.
This was at level 2, so it's 2d10 plus 8 for 14 healing.
Hey, you're healed up a bit, Nando. 1 more action.
Yes, you also gain a +2 status bonus against mental effects. Probably not going to occur here, but just in case. And then I'll take a step closer to the creature.
Okay. As you do that, Courageous Anthem fades. Everyone loses that. That is your turn. Laser's turn. Even though it is taunted by Nando, it is going to do the Flaming Slash again, which will hit the 3 of you. Give me reflex saving throws. Yeah,
Is this for Wolfie or Nando?
no, it just barely misses Wolfie. So it's just Nando. Okay, that will succeed. And Runa.
Yeah. Sorry, I stepped out for a sec.
it's
So
fine.
it's
Yeah, reflex.
Yeah, it's. Gotcha.
.24 will succeed. So 2 successes for 9 damage each. And 18 points of damage to you, Vasi.
Damn.
Another arc of flame
Ooh.
cuts across the 3 of you. And is going to then try and swing at Nando, seeing that he's a bit low. That will hit. 17 points of damage. You could shield block it if you want.
Did I raise shield? I don't remember.
Oh no, I don't think you did. I think you.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind then. And that will just 14 points of damage to you. And it is your turn.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, that was right.
That will not hit, unfortunately. Going for a strike. Not quite getting the purchase that you want. 2 more actions.
Okay. And it will raise a burning field and scoot this way. No, I'll go all the way around. Okay.
Okay. Gonna do that. Cersei, your turn. Oh wait, Wolfie, don't forget about that.
Right. Wolfie will. Oh wait. So I strike and then raise shield. I'll command Wolfie so he can reposition.
That is it for Wolfie. Cersei, your turn.
I wonder what I will do. You know what? Fuck it. I'll use a different cantrip this time.
Gonna roll an attack. That's not 20. Wow, that worked pretty well. Gonna roll for damage. 15 points of damage doubled. You see it's surrounded at this point and it's like looking around at everyone and it seems to forget you for a moment as a giant bolt of energy goes right through its body. And you see all this like positive energy begin to like pour out from that open wound. It's looking pretty hurt. With that attack, you have 1 more action.
Let's see. Do I have anything I can do with that? Nothing that does damage. Put up the shield again.
Gotcha. That's your turn. Bruno, you go.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do Umbral Mind Depth.
Okay. Gonna make a thievery check. 25. You're going to reach towards it, trying to get another bit of information from it, and there's no more information you can really gather.
Dang. How about like a map of this place, if it has any?
Yeah, I believe Umbral Mind Theft only works on lore skills, not like specific bits of information.
Dang. Okay.
But you could make an angelic lore check later on to possibly get a good idea of your surroundings.
Okay, cool. Well then, in that case, I will cast. I'll try telekinetic projectile.
Okay. Go for it. Go roll an attack. 17 will not hit, unfortunately.
Dang.
Gather up more energy, chucking it at it. Doesn't quite hit. That's your turn, Vasi.
I don't want anyone to have to take another hit from this thing. Cast Void Warp on it again. Same effect with the light kind of rumbling around it. Basic Fortitude.
Mm-hmm. It succeeds, but takes half damage. Go roll for that.
Okay, that's something at least.
About 4 points of damage, I believe. Going to take out a bit of energy from it. It's looking real hard at this point. You have one more
Okay.
action.
I will continue my courageous anthem again. Get some more attack rolls and damage on everyone nearby, so we can hopefully kill it soon.
Mm-hmm. You go and do that. We'll apply that in a moment. It is going to move back a bit. Double movement still because hampering stance is still up. And it's going to do another 15-foot cone. That will not hit Vasi, but it will hit Woofy. Weirdly enough. So I'm going to need Woofy, Nando, and Runa to make reflex saving throws.
Oof. No, this again.
25 succeeds.
My page isn't loading. Oh no, I hope my thing doesn't crash again because it's like frozen right now.
Oh no.
Now I just have a black screen.
That is unfortunate. I'll roll the reflex saving throw just to be a bit more.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
succeed with a 29. Woofy barely fails. But everyone else. Woofy takes 12 points of fire damage. You two take 6. And it's your turn, Nando.
Nando will try. Yeah, I'll just try.
Natural 20.
Oh. Oh crap. Damage. Okay.
12 points of damage doubled. How do you want to do this?
I think Nando, after suffering another flaming attack, armor almost like been tucked into the forge for a minute, circles around this creature and just takes the warhammer to its midsection, scattering the armor and flame apart.
You go and do that. You hit it with the hammer, knocking it down, scattering a bit of the flame. You see it fall to the ground, and its form does not seem to dissipate, but it seems to be completely unmoving and completely unresponsive. It looks very similar to what it did in life, but it is... You can visibly see that it is not alive anymore.
Can we loot it?
You could loot it if you wish.
Is it still on fire?
Yeah. Ooh. I'm still gonna.
Looking at it, the only possible thing you could loot is its plate armor. Because it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll get much use.
Because its sword was not real. It's just a giant flaming sword that I'll say at this point is gone.
Guess that's it.
Let me see if I can get the bot working again. Meanwhile,
I
you
don't
guys...
remember. Does Nendo wear armor?
Yeah, he has full plate armor, right?
Yeah, is it different from my armor?
Um, it's like more... It's like golden armor, but it's not like... I don't think it would fit you, one. Two, it doesn't have any like statistical benefit.
Yeah, I'd rather not wear the armor of a security guard.
You guys do see that there is a giant lizard folk who is there who you do not know.
See, and I'm
Okay,
like,
so who are you?
oh, God.
I could ask you exactly the same question. You know, it's not often I see another mortal in this realm.
I'm kind of just like warily looking at Vasi and like, I've never seen a lizard folk in person.
That's so. That is very odd for a cat folk.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've lived kind of pretty isolated, I would say. Just in general. Most of my life, at least, so.
Fair enough. Well, before we continue speaking of anything else, you're not going to try and kill me as a result of some kind of old generational problem, are you?
Looking at them, and I'm like, no, I mean, you did just help us out. I don't think you're gonna eat me or any of my companions or anything.
Perfect. And then they like reach a big oversized arm around your shoulder and pulling you in close. Like, then we can be great friends. Now, I have to ask.
I
How
just like
did-
kind of shove them away.
They will well enough pull away and then ask. Now, I do have to ask all of you, how did you get here? Because I have not seen anyone like myself here in quite a long time.
They kind of say that, well, it was pretty unusual circumstances. I mean, let's just say I had an artifact, and I thought, and the artifact has transportation abilities, and so it took most of my companions, with the exception of one, to this plane.
Do you still happen to have it?
Can I see if like the ember is still in my possession?
Yeah, you still have it.
Okay, and I kind of like show it to Vasi, but still kind of gripping onto it, like they can't steal it or something.
He's gonna like lean down, kind of like put his head way too close to it, like full 90-degree angle with the body just to see it up close. Like, I've never seen anything like that before in my life. Do you have any idea if it'll work to get you home?
I mean, well, before the angel was, barreling towards us, I was kind of thinking I might use this. We were just a bit disoriented. So I kind of like, so I gather everyone up close with anyone this time, and I try to think really hard back to like where we last were.
Give me an occultism check.
Okay.
26. You go ahead, focus on the ember, trying to utilize its power once more. You see visions once more, but it is again you falling through the same clouds that you all just did.
The same ones?
Yeah, the same ones. You don't move beyond that. You don't teleport back up to the sky, but you do see that it seems like the power of this ember is to get people to this plane and not necessarily to get them home.
Mm. Yikes. Okay, so I'm kind of relaying to everyone. So I think this is just an artifact that could take us to this place. I think we're kind of screwed unless someone could teleport us back home.
Someone in the Citadel likely has something like that.
Yeah, I think that's our best bet. But and I kind of turned to Vasi and I asked, have you tried going to that citadel in the distance or?
GM, have I?
That is up to you. You would probably know what it is. It is the City of Elysium.
You've probably been there, like here and there.
Mhm.
Is there by any chance anyone within the city that he might have come in contact with that might have some kind of idea about planar travel?
You would know that if you were to like ask around a bit, the only person who could take you home is a god. Or, some
No.
other very, very powerful mortal who happens to be here. That would be very unlikely to find.
I haven't had much luck with that myself. Best of my knowledge, the only person that could reliably get us home is a god, and I'm not on good terms with them myself in general right now.
And I kind of looked. Oh, go ahead.
Or someone exceptionally powerful, but I haven't met anyone that has that ability.
And I kind of narrow my eyes at Vasi and I asked, so how did you get here?
I had a run-in with a god who I, let's say, toy with the idea of worshipping here and there. Chance encounter at a tavern somewhere, not very important, but we started talking, and then it turns out that they're a god, and they're particularly upset at me because I abuse their boons by going directly into trouble after getting them. Something along that nature, and I told them that if they don't want people to abuse boons, maybe they shouldn't give them out. And then the next thing I know, I'm here.
I gotta slap my forehead. I'm like, oh, jeez. And I'm like, well, I mean, since you're with us here now, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have an extra hand helping out. But, let's hope that we don't run into that god you've been pissing off.
I don't think they're the conflict sort. I thought this was originally supposed to be some kind of, maybe at best a prank or at worst a brief exertion of frustration, but I've been here long enough that I just don't think they're coming back.
Oh, geez. And what god might this be, if you don't mind me asking?
Iros.
I know who Iros is.
Give me a religion check.
Okay. It's like the one thing I'm really shit at.
Yeah. 12? You wouldn't, no.
Like, what kind are they the god of? What god are they?
They don't have much of a strong particular domain, but they are kind of a world traveler. They go out and see various things out in the universe and whatnot, and occasionally they hand out boons to travelers. That's really about all they do, but they're apparently powerful enough to send me here, so...
Okay. I mean, it's probably the domain in which they reside, so they have to transport themselves here and there. Well, I mean, I do have a bit of knowledge from the being that I stole from, so let me see if it's of any use. And so I try to do an angelic lore check.
Yeah, go for it. Natural one.
Oh,
The visions in your mind are very muddled. Actually, I'll say if you wish, you can have a hero point. Or you...
yes, please.
Did you use a hero point during the fight? I don't remember.
I used one.
Okay, so you're at 1 right now. So you
Yeah,
can use
can I
that.
try to,
Yeah, go for it.
yeah, reroll.
22, that's a lot better. So what information are you trying to discern exactly from all these conflicting visions in your head?
I'm trying to see, like, kind of what, like, being this, like, angel serves or construct, and, like, kind of see, like, where it kind of resides, or, like, where its central point,
Okay.
Yeah.
You can see visions of its past, sort of like moving through these fields, patrolling. I'll say with that 22, you're able to see it is actively searching for a lizard folk that they heard is around here. And then the vision goes dark. You know that it's like central areas around here. You're not sure who created it, or you could probably just guess what its purpose is to find any intruders and is a security force, but not much more than that.
Okay, well, it seems like it was looking for you. And I like gesture to the angelic creature.
I'm lucky if you want to find it first, then.
Yeah, well, I mean, it found us first. I mean, it would have been unfortunate if it found you, though. You don't exactly have a party of people to help you out.
I can take care of myself well enough. Or at the very least run fast enough to get back to the Citadel, but...
Yeah, I mean, well, I suppose the party should start making its way towards the Citadel, because it seems like it's the only place in sight where anything could give us any information.
Well, I'm open for it, but I haven't had much luck myself. Maybe you'll find something that I haven't about.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. I guess we start making our way towards the Citadel.
You guys begin to head towards the Citadel. Looking off in the distance, I'll say I do have a map to this area, although it is a bit basic. Let me actually fix this part real quick.
While we're traveling, Vasi pulls a hurdy-gurdy off of a sling around their back and begins playing a song on it.
Hurdy-gurdy?
Yeah, I gave them a hurdy-gurdy, and they throat sing too. Like,
Go ahead and give me a performance check, just for fun.
all right. Yeah, I've done better.
Yeah, you've done better. It's a decent tune, but not like your best work.
What is a hurdy-gurdy?
I have I mostly associate it with piracy vibes, but it's kind of a mechanical string violin where you crank a thing and press keys and it makes a string instrument kind of sound. Let me get a video of it.
You're a appreciator of music?
Music, stories, arts, plays, that kind of thing. Even just any kind of performance, even if it's somebody lying about something clearly or that kind of thing. Just as long as it's entertaining.
Interesting. I play the flute and drums myself.
Oh, very nice. I used to play the drums when I was a child.
Mm.
I've got no problem with them, of course, by the way. I just have some bad memories from that time, and I felt it was time for a change at one point.
Well, I suppose I can refrain from that for now.
You're more than welcome to play it if you so please. I just prefer not to do so.
Yeah.
As you guys begin traveling, it doesn't take you too long to get close to the city of Elysium. Pass through a few more wheat fields, and as you guys get closer and closer to the city, you see that there is another figure that is rapidly approaching you. I'll say everyone give me perception checks.
Where's it? I don't see it, Vanna. Where's it?
What's that?
We'll give her a second.
Yeah, sorry. Let's step out for a sec.
It's all
Let
good.
me. Alright. Perception, right?
Yep.
Okie doke. Mhm.
17. You all see this figure with long feathered wings, not too dissimilar to the sort of angelic visions you have seen, Runa. You see it is approaching you. You see it has like a great sword at its back. I'll say, Vasi and Cersei, you guys see this figure is like pretty large, like probably a good 6 feet taller than the tallest of you. It's got like this deep orange skin, black hair, and it's got these like eyes that almost look like swirling stars. As it approaches you, it doesn't seem to be moving to attack like the other one was, but instead pulls up with its wings, flying a few feet off the ground, lands and goes, "Why are you like mortals here? What's up with this?"
Well, and I kind of just like shrug and say, well, we want to go back home. We're not entirely
Oh,
sure how we ended up here, so.
okay. I'm kind of getting like a weird vibe from you guys. How'd you guys get here?
Points
I
at
kind of pull
Runa.
out, yeah. I pick up the ember from my pocket. And I'm like, this thing kind of took us here.
Oh, wow. I think you guys got a bit lucky running into me first because I think any of the other guys around here, they'd probably kill you. And they'd probably want to take
There
that
was
thing.
a sentry.
Oh, well, that's fine. That's just a sentry. They were just trying to get anyone who's not supposed to be here. They're kind of annoying to me. Luckily, I'm not bound to any god because my god got turned mortal at the end of that big old war. So, just follow me. I'll lead you guys into the city. Name is Civitos, by the way. Let me goes ahead, goes to each of you like really quickly, taps each of your head. That should prevent them from automatically assuming you're an intruder. Just don't mess around too much, and that illusion should still stay there. Okay, follow me. You see they begin to walk at your pace, leading you towards the city.
Um, what's this guy's name again?
Civitos.
Civitas. Okay. I kind of look at Civitas and I'm like, so, you said your patron became mortal?
Yeah, it was a whole thing. There was like that big war between the gods. And then at the end of it, half of them turned mortal because they lost and the other gods won. And so I'm kind of in like a weird contract spot right now where it's like I'm still bound to this guy for like 1,000 years, but I also like can't do any work for them. They can't give me commands or anything like that. It's a very strange predicament.
Yeah. I mean, sounds like employment contract disputes.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I mean,
Sounds
he was a decent
incredibly
boss beforehand. Oh yeah, it was not super interesting. I was mostly just here for the past few years. But you guys seem interesting, and I don't really get to do much. I don't have a job to do. I just kind of, I don't know, if there's something interesting around, I'm kind of just here for it.
Can you not just leave?
I could, but I mean, it's that or go to the material plane, and that place kind of sucks.
The material plane is fantastic. I don't know what you're talking about. Have you even ever been there?
Yeah, I went there not too long ago during the war, just to kill a few people, but like, I don't really. It's not my vibe. It's not what I'm like there for. I don't think
Well, if
this
you get-
place is my vibe either, but like, it's better than the material plane.
Well, if you get bored sometime over the next 1,000 years, maybe you could try coming back and not killing people there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but I don't know. To get there, I have to like go through permission from a god and everything. I have to like, it's a bunch of paperwork usually for us. It's a whole thing, and I can't like expedite that paperwork because I don't have a patron god anymore.
Paperwork in heaven.
Yeah.
And they just kind of like sit on that for a second, like staring off into the distance.
They say nothing certain but death and taxes.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true.
It's death
wouldn't
and
know about
taxes
that.
together. It's messed up.
It's death and taxes together.
Mhm.
Oh. Huh.
Do you have to pay taxes in heaven?
Kinda, yeah. You have to pay with like your life force and stuff, and it's a whole thing.
Interesting. Well, I mean, it's not much different from the material plane. We do pay with our life force and labor.
Mm-hmm. That's
I personally beg to differ. I've never paid taxes before in my life.
Oh dear. You're once you end up back on the material plane, you'll be in so much trouble.
That's only if they can catch me first.
Well, so since not many mortals come here, I mean, where do the mortals end up when they die? Yes.
well, you got a few options. It's not that mortals don't come here; it's that living mortals don't come here. The city we're about to go to has a lot of mortals. Actually, they're just all dead, and they're all kind of doing their own thing, enjoying the fruits of their labor when they were alive and all that shit. Well, these are the good ones. The bad ones don't get so lucky. But there are a few mortals here. I don't really talk to them. And they're usually disguised as, holy beings like you guys are right now.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the other options?
Other options are you can hang out with a god you served in your life and just hang out in their little plane of existence in the upper plane. Other one is you could be reincarnated if that's what you want. Some gods will like demand that you be reincarnated because that's what they want. That's at least all the options we got here around in Zephyrtania. But other continents, other, divine centers of power have their own thing.
Cool. Well, I wasn't too sure about the afterlife. I was like, not to say I was an atheist, but it was more like agnostic, but also like, I don't know. I guess this proves that there are gods.
Uh,
You didn't think there were gods?
It's just like never too concrete, It's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't derive my own power personally from patron or god or anything. Just my own brain.
Personally, I always said that I would only believe in a god if they appeared in front of me. I never considered me appearing in front of a god the other way around.
Very true. So, let's see. Are we inside the Citadel now?
You guys are approaching it. You guys see these massive, like, pearly gates, so to speak.
Really?
You see these, like, giant gates that are open. There's no one guarding it. You're able to just walk inside. And as you guys do so, you see this massive city. It doesn't really show on the map because I made this in like 2 minutes, but it's like an insanely large city. It'd be like the size of like a small country. And as you guys enter, you see these marble streets leading down. You see various like spirits of mortals who have come here, walking around, going about, enjoying their afterlife. And what would you guys like to do at this point?
I'm kind of curious what kind of wares they sell in the afterlife. If, currency and all that is still a thing here.
You see Civitos goes, well, you pay with, like what some people call lei. It's like the internal force that gives you any magical abilities you may have. It's like the lifeblood of the earth and everything. You'll pay with that, which means, I think for you mortals, that'll mean you will lose a few years of your life if you were to buy anything.
Oh no, okay, yeah. Maybe I don't want to buy anything then.
Yeah, I would
no.
recommend against it. But you could. I could pay for food and stuff if you guys want. I got
Yes,
plenty of
please.
But nothing too expensive. I got a budget.
Right. I think
I then, in the
Unless
inverse,
it's
add years to my
different.
life. If I were to sell someone something.
In theory, yeah. What were you saying, Nando?
yeah, sorry. I think I'll stick with my rations for now until
That's probably smart. Okay, well, what are you guys playing now? I mean, you could. Are you guys trying to get back? I think it's pretty nice here, but if you guys want to just dip out.
Do you have... I gesture to the princess who's been just verbally, non-verbal this whole time. I'm like, we have to take her home, especially. I don't know if she can handle all of this.
What is happening? Okay. Well, that's gonna be a bit tough. For me, I had to go through paperwork I would have to go through paperwork just to see the material plane. You guys probably have to make a deal with a god.
I never truly believed in them in the first place, but my brother did.
Well, you got a few options, right? You can talk to any of the Zephyrdanian gods. There's quite a few of them. 13 main ones. There's a few other just scattered about. There's a new one who's been missing for a while named Deus who showed up. Is like in the city somewhere. Maybe you could talk to them. I don't know. You could talk to any of the Sephartanian gods, or you could possibly make a trek to another area of the upper plane and see what other continents you could talk to.
Okie doke. Well, I think our priority is getting out of here, I think.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
Cersei kind of scratches chin a bit. Maybe we could try to look for a god of something like journeys, considering we are trying to escort the princess.
I think that might...
They might
be
agree with
helpful.
us.
Yeah, that could be helpful.
Sounds smart.
It's always worth a shot. I'm assuming none of you have good relationships with any particular gods, given your agnosticism.
Well, I would say my brother was better in that aspect. And, like, I'm just drawing upon, like, you know, like, I have pretty low religion, so I'm, like,
Mm-hmm.
probably not, like, putting much...
Well, we have the benefit of not having offended any gods.
Yes, and that I think is a boon.
Although we're happy to have you petition with us.
I sort of wasn't going to give you the option. I was just going to hang around you and force my way in regardless. I really need to get out of here.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case...
We should go to some sort of official city hall, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, and I kind of look at Civitas and I'm like, is there a map that we could use?
Not really. The problem with this city is that it's like always changing to like the whims of who's ever here and like is perceiving it. Really, if we just walk down the street and like turn around the corner, it's gonna look completely different by the time we come back. It's kind of impossible to have a map.
Does it
I guess
respond?
Go ahead.
Does it respond entirely to will? I've only been here a few times, but
It only responds to the will of non-mortal soul or mortal souls who are here. It's sort of like a vacation home, but like whatever they want just shows up.
So you have to be dead for that.
I think so. I think if you guys will it really hard into existence, maybe. But I'm not sure how it works for you guys.
I'll try to think of something. So let me try to like close my eyes and think of a library or something.
I'll say for that, go ahead and give me. I'll say it's academia lore because you don't usually use
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
18. You go and think and try and will this into existence. And you see it was just there, almost like it's always been there. You see that there's a large library just across the street.
Okay. And so I kind of point it out and say it's like, well, I think maybe that's our first, seems like a good place to like kind of find resources and like see what's here,
I think if we're capable of willing anything into existence, or at least changing the structure of the city, we might as well just try to go direct to a god.
That's very true, but also, when's the next time I'm gonna find divine knowledge on the mortal plane,
Fair enough.
Okay. Let's try to stick together. I don't want to know what happens if we get lost here.
That's very
So
true.
let's, since we're already here, let's go to the library and then we'll look to go somewhere official or try to petition the god afterwards. Does that sound alright?
Yeah, because, well, we need to do some research on which gods to try to contact, you know?
Nando looks to Cersei and our new friend.
Sounds about right.
Like I said, I'm just going to force my way in on whatever you're doing, so sure.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the library.
Okay. You guys head to the library. Go inside. It's this massive, insanely large library, bigger than anything any of you guys have ever seen. Going inside, what are you guys looking for?
I'm going to look up tomes on, like, kind of gods of, like, journeying or transportation or anything, or teleportation, perhaps.
Go ahead and give me another academia lore check. 24. The first book you reach for is a book about all that sort of thing. Almost like it was there the whole time.
Nice.
Looking through that, gods of travel, or like just gods in general, you see that there is not a whole wealth of like different gods of travel. You know that Vasi has like mentioned this before, that there was the god of travel that they kind of were associated with, Eros. You know that they kind of just stick in the material plane for a while. As far as other ones go, let me pull my list. One moment. An argument could be made that the god of nature in the Bright Pantheon, Arbalius, is a bit of a god of travel. So you could go with that option.
Okay. You know, this is a bit far-fetched, but can I use hypercognition to just absorb all the knowledge from like the books?
Yeah, I'll let you do that. You go ahead and just like flip through the books almost like in slow-mo. You're just like reading them page by page. Everyone sees you are just like flipping through the books, the pages of the book instantly. And you are absorbing all that information quite easily. Specifically about gods of travel, not a whole ton of additional information aside from the ones I've already given you. But it goes into detail about these gods.
Okay, can I like kind of look at other books that are generally about of like the Zephyrtanian and perhaps of my as well?
Yeah. You go ahead, you grab one book, and it's immediately the book you're looking for. You want to look through the Zephyrtanian book, the Zephyrtanian gods books. Looking through that, you know that there's like 2.5 sort of pantheons of gods. There's the Bright Pantheon, which has 13 of them. There was the Dread Pantheon, which has been completely destroyed, and they were all turned into mortals at the end of the war. And then the last one is not a real pantheon, but it's more so just all the other gods that are currently alive in Zephyrtania. They're not like an official group, but they are just there. You see like I don't know if I I've given you guys this list. Let me. I'll just give this to you now.
Yes.
You guys might have seen that. I'm not sure. That doesn't include a lot of them, but there's a guy named Fashena, who's the goddess of freedom, who's like kind of around Zephyrdania at this point. Apparently, like she's in the city. There is the god Deus, who I believe I've mentioned is the god of fate, and they are also in the city. There's Kova, the god of stars, who's around. There's a few other ones who seem to be mostly in the material plane or are largely missing.
Okay. And I'm kind of. I'm also looking for information on like the, the gods of like the cat folk and the lizard folk as well,
yeah.
because I'm like, yeah, it pertains to like kind of my brother and stuff.
You know that they are not in the city of Elysium or anywhere near them. You would have to travel a bit to the south. You would have to travel to a different divine city or the continent of Dredora. This specific city is for the continent of Zephyrdania. You read a bit about them. You already know a good bit about that lore. You read about lizard folk, their god Terron, and how they kind of believe that they were the right in the conflict, and about how like the cat folk were the one to attack. And you read like, oh, that's a different opinion what cat folk say, who say that they were attacked, and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So is it like this is like what basically happened and not like just like a conflict of opinion?
It doesn't say what happened. It says that there is a conflict of opinion.
Okay, cool. So I kind of relay the information of like the different gods that we can potentially contact, just specifically like for Zephyrdania.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that like we start with the gods that are currently within the city.
Okay.
And which are those?
I believe it is Kova, Fashena, and Deus are all the ones who are in the city. Everyone else is easily accessible from the city. You can go through like a portal that will take you to like their own personal like demi-plane.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Which one was the god of freedom?
That was Fashena.
I think we should talk to the Shenna first. Probably sounds like a bid for freedom is not a bad place to start.
Yeah. No, for sure. Okay. Let's go find her.
Real quick, while Runa's doing all of this, Cersei's going to go around and look for arcane knowledge in the library. I'm gonna try to get my hands on some fucking god spells.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a... You have Academia lore? What was the lore you had? I don't remember.
I have Academia lore.
You can make Academia lore or Arcana. It's your choice.
Arcana's better.
Okay. 15.
I will hero point that.
Okay. That's not much better.
One better. Actually, I do have 2. Fuck it.
Go for it.
Yeah,
19, that is
there we go.
better. You go ahead and you look through all these things, looking through them, like trying to find this information. And I'll say you find... Hold on, let me check one thing before I say something a bit silly. You find the information on how to cast the spell Cataclysm, a 10th rank spell.
Holy fuck.
You cannot cast that spell because you do not have the spell slots. But you do know how to cast it. You know how you would do it if you could.
Oh my god. cataclysm.
Can I fucking add that to my spell book?
I added it to your spell book. It is not functional, but you do know. And if you were to get 10th rank spells, you could have it.
Holy fuck.
It's written in the spell book with fucking skull and crossbones next to it. Plans for later.
It's for later. Alright. Let's find this goddess.
Okay. You go ahead, you step out into the city. I'll say whoever wants to, you can give me a religion check.
Probably not me.
Can multiple people do it?
Yeah, I'll say if 2 people do it, one person can like help the other, and if they succeed on that roll, the other person will get a +1.
I am very, very bad at religion. So
Same here, so I can't do this.
Nando is trained.
that's probably our best bet.
Yeah, I think that is your best bet.
Okay.
26. That's pretty good. You go ahead, you focus, and you focus on the goddess Fashena. And you see that there is a small house, sort of made of marble stone, with its door sort of cracked open, that you could tell is the house of Fashena.
Oh. Right. Let's make our way there.
You go ahead, you open the door, and you see a dead body.
What the fuck?
You see, it looks like it is a drained, dead body of a young woman. It looks like all the life has been taken away from her.
Oh shit. Can I do CPR?
On a drained of life body?
Give me a medicine check. Why not?
Medicine check. Because I'm like, well, this can't be. Like, yeah, where's the medicine? I can't find my medicine.
16. You go up and you try and perform CPR, and it is useless. It is a dead body that is completely empty of life.
Okay. So what the fuck happens? Why is there a dead god? This is probably not good for the mortal prince.
Are we certain this is the body of a dead god, or is it just a dead body?
You're not sure. You know that this would be where Fashena would be.
Rather unimpressive for a dead god.
Oh.
Is
Go ahead.
there anything else in the room? Is it like one room?
It is like one room, and it is completely empty, except for the body.
Could I examine the body?
Yeah, I'll say either give me medicine or perception.
Okay.
15. Looking over the body, it looks like it's been dead for what'd you roll again? I'll say it's been dead for an indeterminate amount of time. You're not sure how it's died. You don't see any like wounds on it, or anything like that. It is very clearly dead and has been dead for some decent amount of time.
And I roll an investigation for like kind of just trying to recall or just trying to figure out how this body came to be, like how it died.
Yeah, go and give me perception.
Okay. Oh, that's initiative. Whoops.
14. You're not sure. Looking over the body, looks like it's been there for a while. If you were able to determine how it died, you are unable to. It's been here too long.
Okay, well, I feel like we have to report this because it's. I don't know how anyone could die in the afterlife. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What does it smell like?
It doesn't smell. It doesn't look like it is in active decay, which is interesting because you can tell the body has been here for a while. And it's not
okay.
completely decomposed either.
Huh. Are we certain the body is dead? Can I, like, feel for a pulse?
Go and give me a medicine check.
Okay, I'm not very good at that.
14. I'll say it's not hard to do. There's a very, very, very faint pulse.
Oh,
oh,
they're not dead.
oh shit. Like, can we try to communicate?
Let me try. I'm gonna try and cast a first rank soothe on it to try and see if I can restore some life essence to this entity.
You try and do this. It does not seem to affect the body at all.
Well, that was my idea.
I kind of look to Overlast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I kind of ask them, it's like, is there anything you could do?
I'm not sure. I think it's just Vashena.
That's Vashena?
Yeah.
You don't seem very concerned about the fact that there's a dead god right here.
Not really, no. Not my business.
What? What?
It's not my business. I don't work for her.
Do you just do nothing? Like, is your job to sit around?
Yeah, I don't have a... My boss, he's like non-existent. Like,
Then
they're
you
just
could try.
immortal.
You could try and do something else then. You have no commands. You could... I don't know. You could know somebody that could send out some kind of notice about the fact that there's a dead god here.
Well, I mean, is the information relayed that there's a faint pulse?
Yeah, they would probably mention that.
Okay, yeah. Well, they're not entirely dead yet.
And she's good.
Well, somebody's got to revive her.
Can we
let
sit her up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead and sit her up. Well,
Hello?
she doesn't say anything. She seems to be like completely... She looks dead except for that pulse.
Okay, so I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna like yell for help.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Okay. Diplomacy.
14. No one pays you much mind. Most people are just going about their day, walking through the streets.
If only I had a spell that could have a large crowd loudly agree with me.
You see Civitas go, I think the best way to bring her back from this state is, well, she's the goddess of freedom. I think that she's in this state maybe because there's not a lot of freedom going around. Or maybe she doesn't have a lot of followers, something like that.
Are you just making guesses?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
They're educated guesses, but they're guesses.
I don't know
No.
if you have an education.
I have a bit of one.
So, what? If we're talking about a lack of freedom, are we talking about here on Sephartania? What?
Probably a bit of everywhere.
So, what? Revive them with a grand act of freedom?
Maybe you have to, like, I don't know, make societal change, which that seems like a lot of work. That seems like it's a lot of paperwork, and I don't like that.
You know you can do things without paperwork, right?
Can you?
Yes, I don't do anything with paperwork. I find it dreadfully boring.
Huh.
That's like the definition of freedom.
Hmm.
Do you have
Interesting.
any like contract or anything on you?
Yeah, I got one right here. Takes out this contract and like they unfurl it and it like rolls out to the floor and out to the street. It's really, really long.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it and start ripping it in half.
You try and rip it in half and it does not rip.
Can you rip this in half?
Yeah.
I'll hand it back to him.
No, I can't.
You can't or you won't.
No, I can't.
Sense motive.
Go for it.
It's binding. He's bound to a
16.
god that.
You don't see any lie. You don't see anything that would indicate a lie.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
It's 1,000 years.
How many years you got left?
I think about 900. But I might renew my contract at the end of it, depending on how things are looking.
You're
Oh,
going
goodness.
to renew it at the end of it?
Well, no, I'm thinking about it. Things might be different. Maybe my god gets his divinity back.
Maybe think about something else.
We'll see.
Well, barring some kind of very extensive societal change, which I don't know if any of us have the power to do here, we could try talking to a different god and also inform them of this situation.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say, let's try to do like some sort of street.
We could bring her with us and gallop all around.
Yeah, maybe someone could help.
I think
Are
it
you
maybe-
suggesting we kidnap a god?
I think it sends maybe the wrong message if we're walking around with a god corpse.
Oof. Well, there's gotta be
That's
someone
bad.
we could
Well,
tell.
maybe. I don't have any ill intent. If we find another god, maybe they can help this one. I don't know.
If you
It's
want
not,
to shoulder
it's not
that,
just for show.
if you want to shoulder that burden, then I would happily watch it happen. But you're taking the fall.
Oh my gosh.
I guess. What are we thinking? We just find someone else?
Find a different god.
Yeah, but also we should tell someone. A god
You know
has.
what? A god. We tell a different god that we go talk to next, because they would have the most power to do something.
I turn to Civitas. I'm like, is there any sort of authority here? Like,
not really, no. Like the
it's just
closest.
whoever got.
Horrible.
Visits.
You know that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I'm not saying it's good.
You're going to renew your 1,000-year contract once it's over.
Well, yeah. Of course.
Incredible. I suggest we talk to a different god. Who else was on our list?
I believe the other ones who were in the city were Kova, the god of stars, and Deus, the god of fate.
Okay, let's go to Kova.
Yeah, fate might be not the best option if fate says we're supposed to stay up here and die here, so...
Yep.
Okay. You go ahead, you step out into the street, and you then see a large, like, observatory with a giant, like, telescope pointing upwards towards the planet. You could guess this is where the god of stars is.
Okay. So we go up to this planetarium thing.
Did we take the last god's body with us?
Yeah, were you guys doing that?
Somebody could do it. I'm not doing it.
I guess Nanda will go.
Okay.
Just a centaur carrying a god in their arms.
Mm.
Alright. Let's go knock on the door of the observatory.
Okay. You go ahead, go towards the observatory. You see the door like swing open. You see this large staircase leading upwards to the top of the observatory. Following that, you go up there and you see a very tall individual, dark skin, sort of like almost like hair made of gold. And you see these tattoos that look like a star chart, like going across their entire skin. You see these dark black eyes look at you and goes, "Hello?"
This was Kova, right?
Yeah.
Kova, pleasure to meet you. I love the tattoos. Couple of quick things. First, we need to ask for a favor. Second, this god is maybe dead.
They are not dead. They are alive. Barely, but they are alive.
Okay, are you not concerned about this either? Because Civitas or whatever, not concerned in the slightest.
Many gods have died many times. Another one is not necessarily my concern.
You have such a... You know, no, I'm not going to say that. Like I said, favor, we're trapped here, all of us. We need to get back to the mortal plane.
I could possibly do that, but an exchange must be made.
Like what?
Let me pull my list real quick.
You have a list?
No, this is out of character.
Okay.
You see, they like look towards you, Runa, and go like, "You have a powerful artifact on you."
Yeah, I do.
I would take that in exchange for travel back.
Travel back for all of us, to be clear, for that artifact.
Yeah.
Very well.
Also, this is connected in kind of finding my brother, because I do have reason to believe that he may have gone to either here or some other plane of existence.
What is your brother's name?
Yeah, Renee.
Rune. He's on this plane. Not in this city. He's towards the south.
Okay, so if I retrieve my brother and I give you this, will you teleport all of us back, including my brother?
Yes, another offer may be made. All of your souls in exchange that you will be reborn as angels when you pass away. Under my service.
No on that one. Not for me. No.
Very well.
Okay, well, I guess you could go back to your cosmological observations.
Where's your brother? Could you tell us?
Somewhere, I believe, just from context clues, would I kind of glean that he's in another city, just like it's pertaining to like the gods of like my continent.
Yeah,
like,
he would be in the city that is pertaining to the gods of Jordora.
Yeah, so I kind of say, I believe he might be in the city with the gods of Jordora.
Oh.
Because I remember seeing kind of this vision of him in chain. So I do believe he might be locked up.
Goodness. I don't know. I guess I do want to help you, Runa.
Yeah, I mean,
This is
thank
all
you.
just. This is a lot.
It is. Heaven is real. The gods are real. Gods can die. And there's an afterlife or reincarnation.
Or
I know
getting
the
turned
gods are real.
for yourself.
He did not
Oh
want to take
dear.
when they're fighting.
Yeah. But, you know, I'm not too keen on leaving without my brother. It's either you all find a way back without me or we're all going together. My brother first.
I suppose we can take a detour.
Yeah, I mean, while we're here.
I don't mind sticking around to help with that, so long as it also gets me home.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We'll find a way for you to get back home as well. Okay. So I kind of look at Civitas and I'm like, so where is the city of Redoras?
It's towards the south, not too far. It'll probably take you a few days to get there. Yeah, if you just head south, most people don't leave the city too much. So I'm not really sure what's out there.
Well, would you like to come with us? Would you like to stay?
I think I'll probably stay. I'm usually
Fair
just
enough.
chilling here. I've been
Okay,
that way
well,
to the south, and it's
No.
not really my thing. It can be a bit dangerous though, so I'd stay safe.
Genuine question, what is your thing, though, if this is not...
Hmm?
What is your thing if this is not your thing?
I don't know what that means. What thing are you talking about?
What do you do? Do you sit in an empty room and stare at the wall all the time?
Oh, well, yeah, usually.
Why?
It's a nice wall.
It's a very boring wall. Every wall is boring. I've never seen a wall that's not boring.
You haven't seen this wall.
You know what? I will take your word for it. And then I'm gonna
Just-
lean down to whoever's next to me and like, let's go, let's make sure he doesn't come with us, let's go.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, good luck with whatever you do.
I gotta go stare at a wall.
Okay, well, hopefully you'll be here when we come back.
Vasi shakes their head just a little bit.
And you guys head out of the city towards the south.
All right. Hope we don't encounter anything strange.
As you guys are heading out of the city, check this. It's going to take a few days to travel to the other city. As you guys begin to travel, I'm going to say everyone give me perception checks. I'm going to say it's been a day now, so if you guys want a long rest, you can do that.
Also, we could sleep in this plane, right?
Yeah, you guys can sleep in this plane.
Okay.
Could we spend some time healing?
Yeah, if you guys want to do that, you guys can do. I guess you don't need to make checks like that. I'll see you guys heal a bit more just because the natural energy of this plane more receptive to healing.
Yes.
Also, if we have traveled a day, I could use at least 2 third-rank soothes on people. So I could have done a decent chunk
I'll say
of
you guys
healing.
could probably just get up to full.
Okay.
Nice.
One moment while I heal everyone.
Pretty much from the moment we left the city, Vasi has been singing like very deep throat singing dirges with his hurdy-gurdy and like that kind of thing pretty much the whole journey.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of ask, do your songs have lyrics?
I am speaking the lyrics, you just don't understand the language, I don't think. Do you speak Uruksi?
Iruxi? Wait, I might. I might speak Iruxi. Oh, shoot.
You
Huh?
do.
Damn.
Okay, I do understand Iruxi.
Alright, most of the songs, some of them are just very melodic humming, but a lot of them are like Epic of Gilgamesh style stories about like lizard folk heroes and stuff like that.
Ah,
Just
so I
very
do. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, just very, very long, like lengthy songs of that kind of sort.
Okay.
As you guys are traveling, some of you notice that there is, off to the side of the road, there is a large pit. You can't see what's in the pit unless you were to approach.
Ooh.
I definitely want
yeah.
to approach the pit.
Let's approach the pit.
You guys get closer to the pit, and you look inside, and you see it is a pit with rows and rows, almost top to bottom, filled with angels who seem to no longer be moving or alive or anything like that. But they look completely unwounded. They are just angels who are stacked up on top of each other. It looks like this is a mass grave, except the angels look pretty much alive.
Oh. Okay, I kind of like point and I'm like, so what the fuck just happened here? And I kind of like yell at the angels. I'm like, are you okay? Are any of you okay? Are any of you alive?
There is no response.
Oh shit. Can I like sense if any of them are alive? Like, can I sense like any sort of magic or arcana?
I'll say give me an arcana check.
Okay.
17, you do not sense anything like that.
Okay. What is it that I sense?
You don't sense anything. You sense distinctly nothing.
Oh. What the fuck?
Can I do a society check potentially to like know if I have learned anything about this kind of practice while I've been in this plane?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay.
You're not sure. Let me check one thing before I forget. Okay. You do no longer have angelic lore, Runa.
Okay, yeah.
I was gonna say that would be useful, but you don't have it.
Damn.
You are not able to tell. It looks like a massive grave, Bossy, but not sure what's up beyond that.
Everything I learn about heaven, everything I see here, I just question why exactly it's ever thought of as paradise. It is so strange.
Well, I mean, it's just some place to lay your soul at rest, I guess.
While you guys are doing this, you see that there are two angelic figures flying in the sky that are carrying something. And as they get closer, they drag it, they put it in the giant pile of dead angels. and you see that the person that they were putting in the body, like the pile of bodies, was the angel you guys killed.
Ooh.
Oh. Maybe this is just an angel graveyard.
Kind of horrifying for a graveyard, don't you think?
Yeah. Maybe it's just a recycle depot.
Recycling is an interesting way to put it.
Yeah, like they probably wake these guys up again to reuse them for I don't know what purposes, but you know.
Well, I personally am very glad I didn't take the deal with that god back there, because if after I die they recycle my body, I think I would be horrified.
Very true, yes. Not the best fate. So I'm like, well, we've seen enough. Let's just keep moving.
Okay. You guys continue for the rest of the day. Very uneventful. Continue. It's like you guys are in a very wide open grassy field. You don't see those wheat fields that you guys were passing by earlier. This is just open grass. Continuing onward. Next day. You guys feel something is different in the air, and you're not sure what. I'll say anyone who wants to can go ahead and give me either a religion check or a perception check.
I'll do perception.
Natural 20. You guys see, or possibly feel, in Nando's case, that something's different in the air. As you guys are getting further and further from the city, it feels like there is something off. There's something very strange happening. And I'll say you are able to see off in the distance what looks like almost like this thick black sludge that is sort of like pooling onto the ground, is currently like expanding, covering the grass.
How
Ooh.
large is this massive sludge?
It is, when you guys first see it, it is 5 feet, and then it quickly expands to like 10 feet wide and is currently growing.
Ooh.
Can I pick up like a stick or something and like poke it into the sludge?
Yeah, you can pick up a stick, poke into the sludge, and it like sinks into the sludge. The sludge is like maybe an inch thick as it's spreading out, but you put the stick in it and it sinks deep into it.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it back out. Is the stick still intact?
The stick looks like it is currently dissolving.
Okay, I'm gonna throw that away and then wide berth around the sludge. Very, very, very horrible. So many things here are horrible, but is that natural?
Well,
Give me a, I'll say it's a nature check if you want to try that.
I think I'm decent on nature, maybe? Yeah. Okay, I can do that. Yeah.
Not great. You're not sure.
Can I try to discern what it is? I don't know what I would roll, but
I'd say it would be harder for you because you haven't been here. But I'll say it'll be a nature check as well.
okay. Nature. Nature. Okay, I'm like horrible at nature too. And my page crashed.
Well, that is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Very crashy today. I can roll for
Yeah.
you. You rolled a 9.
Yes, you.
So you're not sure.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
As you guys see it, it is expanding more and more, but it reaches a point where it seems to slow down a bit. Seems to be bubbling. Not much more than that.
Mm.
Pay one of you 5 gold to taste it.
Ooh, no.
Is it? Is it like coming from the horizon or something? Like it's covering, or is it like a spot?
It's like a spot not too far from the road.
Okay. I think I don't know. If I had to theorize, this is like maybe there's like a god's domain is being erased or something. Like this is a wild guess, but this feels like some of that history stuff we learned about.
Whatever it is, I tend to think that it's not my business. The gods can sort out their own realm if they like.
Right, we just gotta focus on our mission and what we gotta do. Like, the gods can figure out whatever is happening in their plan, and we just gotta be, considerate of just our plan, really.
Mhm.
At least until we die. So.
Okay. If there's nothing else you guys want to do, you guys can continue on your journey.
Yes.
Continuing throughout the day, towards the evening, you begin to be approaching a forest. This quiet forested area. This it's like these very tall, twisting trees that reach pretty high up. I'll say everyone give me perception or arcana.
Damn.
Natural 1. Unfortunate.
Ooh.
Fucked up.
One moment. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's good. Okay. I'll say DC is not super high for this. But you guys pass through. There you go. I'll say Nando, you're the first one to notice this. You see that there's like a bush next to the ground. You go and pass next to the bush, and your hand passes through it completely. It's very odd. Almost like it's not there.
Nando's gonna touch a tree.
Touch a tree, and your hand passes through that as well.
Is that normal for this place? I guess. Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen anything like that before. I might have just not noticed it, but
Lots of very unusual things happening.
I'll say whoever wants to can give me another perception check.
I'll do perception.
sure.
Or can I do arcana again?
No, just perception.
Okay, just perception.
26.
Okay, never mind. That's pretty good.
That's
I
pretty good.
don't beat that.
You look around a bit, examining these fake bits of foliage, looking through them. Hand passes through all of them, and then you see one of them. You I'll see stick your head in it, and you see that there is a bag on the ground.
Who wants to pick up the bag?
We'll grab the bag.
You can pick up the bag. It's a normal bag. You guys want that? I guess I can give it to you. But it's just a normal, it'd be a backpack. Looking through, if you want to open it, look through it, you can see that there are 2 healing potions and a deck of cards that, upon further examination, seem to be a deck of illusions.
Ooh.
I'll pull both of those out. Anyone have any interest in these particular items?
Hmm.
Probably best if we spread the healing potions around. That way everyone has at least one.
Yeah, let's give it to our squishiest.
Who is the squishiest? Let me see.
Yeah, who is? Okay, Cersei, but maybe Vasi?
Cersei has 53 HP, 20 AC. Vasi has 22 AC and same amount of HP.
Okay.
And Runa is exactly the same as Cersei.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I could use a potion then.
Okay. Just spread that out. Go ahead. So one to Runa, one to Cersei.
Yes.
Okay. Who wants the deck of illusion?
Nobody else wants it. I could find something interesting to do with it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I will then take that.
I will get that to you. Use that as you wish. Doesn't seem to be much else here. As you pick up the deck of illusions, and take it away from the bag and away from the tree a little bit, the trees fade away. And you're back in the open field.
Cool.
Okay. Well, there's nothing else you guys want to do. You guys continue on your journey. You guys can take long rests if you wish. Although I don't think any of you guys need them at this point. Continuing onward, open road. You guys see off to the side that same sludge, except it's quite larger this time. It seems like it has already spread out.
Okay, this time I'll pay one of you 10 gold to taste it.
Ooh. Still not worth it.
I'll say everyone give me perception checks.
First.
Natural 20 from Runa. Decent rolls from everyone else. You guys see, looking at this giant pool of sludge, as it bubbles, you see that there is a figure that is currently rising out from the bottom of this pool of sludge. I'll say, Runa, I'll say you're able to perceive this pretty quickly. Any immediate actions you want to take, you can take.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. What the fuck? I don't know what I could do. Let me try to cast a spell. Uh,
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to steal its knowledge.
Okay, well, you have to be close for that.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Let me do telekinetic projectile, I guess.
Okay. I'm going to say if you were attacking this is the beginning of combat. So, and I'll use your perception checks as advantage. Luckily, you guys did roll well, so should be good for you guys.
Ooh, okay. Because this doesn't look friendly. If it's like a big goop of sludge, like
You see it emerging, and you see it looks like a giant, almost alien-like crab creature.
crab creature. Good.
And I'll
Nice.
just reroll this. Just do it.
Even
Initiative?
heaven is not.
Yeah, I'll
immune
just
to
roll
conversation.
for you because you guys already kind of did it.
Okay. Good.
Sack. Okay. You like that. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, I'd be like that. And then let me roll for the crab creature. Okay. Let me this. Let me get music. Okay.
It's
What is it?
nasty.
You do teleconnect projectile, you chuck that at it, go ahead and roll for it.
Okay. $16.
16 will not hit. You go and chuck a
Do
bit
I
of
have-
energy. Yeah.
Oh, do I have hero point?
Yeah, you have 1 hero point.
Okay, yeah, let me try that
Okay.
again.
23 will not hit, unfortunately. You go and chuck
Hit,
this bit of
okay.
energy at it, and it bounces right off its shell. Seems to be pretty tanky in that aspect. You have 1 more action.
Okay. I'm gonna move away from it.
Okay. Gonna move away from it. Vasi, your turn. You see this giant crab creature appear out of the ground, and it seems like it is moving towards attack you.
Oh yeah, big crab yawn. Okay. I will do a courageous anthem again and give everyone that additional bonus, and then what's the range on Void Warp? Is that in range? Yeah, that's in range. And then I will Void Warp it.
Okay. Fortitude saving throw. It succeeds, but takes half damage. Go and roll for that.
Okay.
4 points of damage to it. Sort of bend the area of like space around it, and seems to take a bit of damage from it. That's your turn. Stand up.
Okay. Wait, why did we attack this thing?
It's a big crab creature that looks very menacing, and it came from the goop.
It did come from the goop.
Okay. Can I recall knowledge or something? What is this?
Go ahead and give me an occultism check.
That is not a good one for me. Right.
You're not sure. It's just very strange. It looks completely alien to anything you've seen here or anywhere else before. You're not sure what it could possibly be.
Right. Oh, whoops. I suppose I would just taunt.
Mm-hmm. You're going to taunt it. It's going to be focusing on you, Nando. You have one more action.
Raise shield.
Okay. Going to raise shield. As the creature begins to move towards you. Oh yeah, you can move with you as well. Creature rushes towards you, Nando, and is going to try and grab you with its giant pincer-like claws. Because of raised shield, it doesn't work. You managed to bounce off its claw with your shield, so you can go for another strike. And will not succeed. 2 quick strikes trying to grab you, and it is unable to. Cersei, your turn.
It is far closer to me than I want it to be. Still within range. I'm gonna try to slow it.
Okay. That is a fortitude saving throw. That is a success, so it is slowed for 1 round. Go
That
and
is my turn.
go and describe how you do slow, because you haven't cast that before.
Cersei raises her hand towards the thing, and like gears and time equipment, like the pendulum of a grandfather clock appear around her hand. She snaps her fingers, transferring them to the thing.
Okay, you do that and begins to sort of like move just a bit slower. Probably unable to do less during its turn. Runa, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. What can I do? Let me see what. Probably not that one. Can I try to cast sleep on this creature?
Yeah, you could try it. Will save. It succeeds, and it takes a -1 to perception checks for 1 round. You try and
Dang.
cast this on it, and it seems like its eyes squint a little bit, although it's hard to see what its eyes are exactly. And it does not seem to be too badly affected by your attempt.
Dang.
You have 1 more action, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, since the amp for my like cantrips just automatically make it double range, can I like move back a bit and I should be fine?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay, cool. Move to where 60 is.
Okay. You're gonna do that. Lassie, your turn.
I'll keep up the Courageous Anthem for everybody, and then I will cast... let me look at some of these buffs, actually, or debuffs, actually. Okay. I'm going to cast Fear the Sun, where the throat singing becomes kind of like a rhythmic, higher pitched chanting, and these light reflections really kind of beam into this creature's eyes. It will need to make a fortitude save.
It succeeds, so it is dazzled. You see its eyes sort of like squint more and more, and it's like hard to see, and it's flailing just a little bit as it does so. I believe that is your turn.
Yep.
Nando.
Okay. And I was gonna take the warhammer to this creature.
That will not hit, unfortunately. Take one swing at it, and you crack into its shell, but it's a very thick shell and it does not deal any damage. 2 more actions.
I will pause.
Vanessa.
Okay. Go ahead and taunt it. It is focused squarely on you. 1 more action and Wolfie's action. Unless you do 2 for it, Wolfie. Yep. Gonna do that. The creature's turn is going to try and hit you, Nando. Probably with at least 1 attack. That will definitely hit. Dealing 18 points of damage. You could shield block this if you want, with the risk of damaging your shield.
I'll take that.
Okay.
That's fine.
18 points of damage. It like sinks its claws into your hide and is going to try and grab you with an athletics check. -5. That's not very good. It tries to like lift you off the ground, but you plant your feet firmly into the ground and are unable to be lifted. That is its turn because it only has 2 actions because it's slow. Cersei, your turn.
Here I go, electric arcing again.
Reflex saving throw from it. That is a failure. Roll for damage. 7 full points of damage. Shootable deflectors. Yeah, it's not expecting this and takes full print of the damage. 1 more action.
And let's glass shield, because I don't really need to move.
Okay. Runa, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try. Let's see. What's this one?
That
Okay.
is- Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do Phantom Pain.
Okay. You're going to use your staff to cast Phantom Pain. It fails, so it takes full damage and is sickened.
Nice. Okay.
6 points of damage, not a lot, but the sickened is probably quite useful. You go and use your staff, you cast on it, and it seems to be attacked by some force that you guys do not see. It is an illusion that it is subject to. 1 more action from you.
I think I'm good for now. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Awesome.
Courageous Anthem, and fucking, I'm just gonna try and blind this dude. Cast blindness.
Fortitude save from it. It succeeds, so it is blinded until its next turn.
Damn.
That's your turn. Nando.
Okay. Um, and I will continue to talk,
Mm-hmm.
followed by strike.
30 will hit. Go and roll for damage. 7
Oh
points.
wait, I rolled the shield.
Oh, yeah, you did.
That's fine.
Do a quick shield bash on it.
Hey, I guess the shield working.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll potion, and Wolfie will make it so.
Okay. That will just hit because of sickened. So go and roll for that. 13 points of damage from Wolfie. Sees like a part of the creature where like a bit of its armor is not covering it. Wolfie bites into that, sinking into its flesh. And it's looking a little hurt. Believe that is your turn. Still taunted by you, it is going to try and attack you. It does have to roll a flat check to see if it can hit in the first place. It succeeds because it is blinded, but he knows where you are. Goes for an attack that does hit. 18 points of damage to you, Nando. You could shield block it.
That's fine.
Okay.
No shield block.
Okay, pincers sink into you and is going to once again try and grab you. That will just succeed. Grabs you, picks you up off the ground, and then let me see. One moment. It is then going to take you, and then you're going to see like several like tentacles come and like wrap around you, and it's going to get its claw free. And I'm going to need you to make a fortitude saving throw as you are held by these like poisonous tentacles. That will succeed. You are not poisoned, but you are still grabbed. You guys all see Nando is like picked up by this creature and is being like flailed around. And that's his turn. Cersei.
You know, let's just hit him with the classic. Go gadget, spawn an explosion.
Okay, fireball. Reflex saving throw.
That is a big ass AoE.
Yeah, it is. It does succeed,
wow.
but takes half damage. $17 points of fire damage halved to 8. You chuck a fireball at it, big explosion rings out behind it, and it manages to sort of like shield itself using its armor a bit. It doesn't take the full brunt of the damage, but it is looking a bit hurt. One more action from you.
And we put back up the glass shield.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Let's see. Do I roll for the persistent damage?
No, it should do it automatically.
Okay.
Or maybe it doesn't. Let me check. If it doesn't, I'll do it. Just
Okay. Yeah. Let's see what this does. Okay, I'm gonna do days.
Okay. We'll take that 1d4 damage. But he will also make a will save. Which it fails. Go and roll for damage. 7 points of damage to it. You go and use your staff, pointing at it. You see it's like you put another bit of like illusion magic on it, and it becomes dazed more and more. It's going through it right now. It is, well, it's no longer blinded, but it is like constantly being hit with debuffs. I believe you have one more action.
Let's see what else I could do. Anything that takes only one action. I guess not, but like, let me try to like roll to see like kind of ascertain like what it is, I guess.
Yeah, give me an occultism check. Natural one.
Oh no.
You are
Blink.
not sure what this creature could possibly be. It just appeared out of sludge in the middle of heaven.
Cool. All right. Well, that ends my turn.
As your turn, Vasi.
I'm going to do a threatening approach where Vasi like unfurls the frills around their neck and like hisses loudly and darts towards the creature.
Mm-hmm.
That's still in the rulers. And that is an attempt to demoralize, so I gotta do an intimidation check.
Yes, you may. That, I believe, does succeed. If you succeed, it is frightened 2.
Yep. Never mind. And then I'll make a strike against it with the smoking sword.
Gotcha. That will not hit, unfortunately. Go for a quick strike. Hitting it, you just hit the armor, not dealing any damage.
Gotcha.
Believe that's your turn, Nano.
Alright. Okay. Let's strike with the actual weapon this time.
Mm-hmm. That will definitely hit. That will almost crit with all the debuffs it has on it, but does not. 7 points of damage to it. You are still grabbed, by the way. You could attempt to break free if you want.
I will try to break free.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check. I think that just succeeds. Yeah, that just succeeds. So you are no longer grabbed, you break free of its tentacles, and you are free to do whatever you wish. One more action.
Right. I'll just taunt.
Okay.
Taunt. And then Wolfie will get a strike off.
Mm-hmm. .22 will not hit, unfortunately. Wolf goes for another strike, just hitting armor. It is now the creature's turn. It is going to attack Vossi this time. After being feared by it, it will take the off guard. That will hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
Nando would like to intercept.
Okay, you want to intercept. You'll take 24 points of damage.
Oh.
Okay.
And try and get in the way of Vossi. Grabs you with his claw and is going to then try and lift you up again. That will succeed. You're lifted into the air once more, and is going to then try and grab you with his tentacles and poison you, and you have another fortitude saving throw. Already will succeed. I'll say at this point you feel a little bit of that poison like touch your skin, and it feels like it goes numb a bit. This is like paralyzing poison. If it affects you, it would be quite bad. Telbeat's turn though. Cersei.
Let's do Upcast Force Barrage.
Okay, go for it.
3 actions, of course. I think I rolled this 6 times. Oh no, it's. I thought that was +1. Huh. I guess this is normal Force Barrage.
Yeah.
Me when I roll minimum on damage.
That's
Wow.
so unfortunate. So
Oh my
6 damage total. You throw a few force barrages at them. Most of them just hit the armor, not doing as much damage as they would otherwise, but damage nonetheless. That is unfortunate. That is full turn. We're not.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Animated Assault
Okay.
on this creature.
Reflex saving throw from it. It succeeds but takes half damage.
Okay.
So 1 damage. That is, you guys got really unlucky on a few damage rolls.
No way. Oh, this has got to be some trick. The dice is really.
That
gotta be,
is
like,
really cursed.
It really wants to drag out this fight.
Yeah. Takes a little bit of damage. There's just a bit of grass around it, so you don't even know what you could possibly throw at it. But Vossi, it's your turn. Hopefully you do more.
I haven't had much luck at that lately. Okay, I will continue doing the Courageous Anthem again, and then I will hit it with a Noise Blast.
Okay.
Just make sure I hit it and nothing else.
Yeah. Fortitude saving throw. It succeeds. It takes half damage.
Man, stop succeeding all my saves.
That is 17 damage. That's almost max. It still takes half, so it's 18 damage. You shoot out blasted noise using your hurdy-gurdy, probably. And you see it blasted back from a bit. It seems to be pretty hurt.
Oh yeah, did you do the 1d4 damage from my?
Yeah, it does it automatically.
Okay, cool.
But I forgot about one thing that might change the result of this. It has attack of opportunity.
Oh.
So it's going to strike you. That will hit for 13 points of damage. Doesn't disrupt the spell.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'll
Grabs
take
you
it.
with its claw, sinks into your flesh, hurts you a little bit, but you're fine. Nando, you are grabbed once more. And the creature is now off guard.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get out. Is that athletics?
Yeah, it'd be athletics.
Okay.
18 will not succeed. You try and pull the tentacles away from you, and are unable to, and are still in its grasp.
Oh. Okay.
2 more actions.
I'm gonna try to escape once again.
Mm-hmm. I believe you get a -5 on this now. I might be wrong.
Well, we'll see.
That succeeds even if with a -5. You're going to break free from the tentacles, push yourself back down, and you are free. One more action.
Right. Nando will slip out of the grasp, then try to attack.
Yeah. You can slip free. You have good strike on. Roll for damage. £11 of damage, a little bit increased from Courageous Anthem. It's looking pretty hurt. Slamming into it, you see its shell is beginning to crack more and more. It's looking rough.
Wolfie.
Mm-hmm. That does not hit.
Great.
I'm gonna do this just to make it less laggy. It is going to try and attack Vasi again. It lets me roll. One second while it stops lagging. It is not stopping lagging.
No.
Now's not the time. Okay. Let me. Okay, there it works. Finally, jeez. 28 to hit Vasi. You can intercept it if you want, Nando.
Sure.
Okay, you take 17 points of damage. As the claw sinks into you, it's once again going to try and grab you. Athletics check. It does succeed, and this time it is going to just try and crush you in its grip. Go and make a forward 2 saving throw. That will not succeed. You take 17 points of damage and are at 1 HP. Actually, no, I think it's reduced because you're a guardian. But you're at 4 HP as it claws its way and like tries to like almost try and cut you in half with its pincers, but is unable to completely. That's its turn, Cersei.
Okay. I've had about enough of this thing.
Reflex saving throw. It succeeds but takes half damage. That is a very minimal roll, and it is just enough to defeat it. How do you want to do this?
Cersei just kind of looks at it, tilts her head, raises her hands. Goodbye. Snaps her fingers, strikes it with lightning.
Snap your fingers. It gets struck by lightning, and it falls to the ground dead, and Nando is released from its grip.
It's dead. Yay.
Yeah.
Can we loot from it?
You probably could not in the traditional sense. You could take its body apart, but I don't know what you would gain from that.
Like poison or something. I don't know.
Go ahead and give me a
Probably
survival
not.
check.
5 gold to take a bite of it.
No.
15, you're not sure. It is a unmoving body. It's got, it's got poison, but touching that poison would probably paralyze you.
Yeah, no, absolutely not then. Alright, I'm gonna give my potion to Nandao.
Could I try and harvest some of that poison?
Yeah, I'll let you try a survival check.
Okay, I'm actually very good at survival.
30, I'll say you definitely get some. Which potion are you giving to Nando? The lesser one or the moderate one?
Probably the. I'll let him choose. Nando, do you want the moderate, the lesser potion?
Um, I don't- I'm just gonna. I guess I can take a potion, but I just wanna like camp and try to heal over time. But
Okay, then I'll give you the lesser potion for.
okay,
And the lesser potion,
Thanks.
go and use that. You are healed 13 HP. Not too bad. Bossy, you are able to go up to the tentacles and like take a bottle out, get some of the poison out without paralyzing yourself. I will get you that poison in a moment. Say it's just lethargy poison. Is there anything else anyone would like to do?
I think I'm good for now. But we should probably set up camp.
Yeah, it is probably late in the day.
So there is a day-night cycle here.
Yeah, there is.
Interesting.
Okay. If there's anything else you guys want to do, I think we could probably call it there. That. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. There's nothing
Well, that
else.
was eventful.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should have taken the god corpse with us on our journey.
Just bring it around.
Yeah.
I feel like we probably would have been assassinated.
Oh my god.
If nobody cares that the god is like comatose in the first place, no one's really gonna have anything to think about that.
True, I guess.
Okay.
The god is probably way hardier than us, so we could have used him as a meat shield.
Oh my god, no.
That would
sounds
be
like
like-
how you end up with a very angry god
Yeah.
once they wake up.
Oh
no
yeah.
wonder you're here.
We'll make a lie. We'll just lie about it. It's fine.
They'll imprison you for 1,000 years or more.
And then I'll come out. Fuck, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll tank it. No problem.
Yeah.
You're gonna do like some Ultimaros shit to you. You're gonna turn to a meat brick.
The
Yeah.
meat brick. It'll turn you into some unfathomably just like horrifying form, but you are still conscious.
Okay.
I think it's fine. I could talk my way out of it.
Okay. I think we're good. See you guys next week, probably, right?